Hi, I'm Elizabeth Taylor, and this is my new student dialogue video. I did the male, female, yes please new student dialogue, and I found it pretty interesting, and I learned a lot of things I didn't know before. Um, well, we started off the session with just talking about what we're doing and the difference between a debate, a discussion, and a dialogue, which I thought was kind of interesting because I didn't really know that. So I thought that was helpful to figure out what we're actually doing here. But the topic of the dialogue was, I was a little worried about it at first, but it was a pretty relaxed environment, so it wasn't too nerve-wracking. But I learned a lot of new words like transsexual and I can't even remember what they were, but I learned what they meant, and I also learned that the girl that was leading it, I forgot her name, but she told us that she was pansexual, which is where you can love all different kinds of people, whether they're gay or straight or or transsexual or all that kind of different stuff. And I thought it was interesting because I would never have guessed something like that from her, and she was explaining that there's lots of people around Clemson that are like that, and I wouldn't have guessed that. So it definitely broadened my view on other people at Clemson. So that was interesting. But yeah, a lot of people opened up in our group. One girl, we had to do timelines about identity timelines, and she did her religion. I did my religion too, but um, she was talking about how when she was younger her father died, and she um, it made her question God and stuff, and then she became religious, and then now she's not really sure what she's thinking. So I thought that was interesting that she opened up to the group like that. But a lot of people did open up and say stuff, which was nice. I also thought it was interesting about the difference between gender and sex. I didn't really, because we had to go around and write what we thought on each big sticky note, and I didn't think there was really a difference. But now I think about it, it makes complete sense that sex is the if you're born boy or girl, but then gender is what you perceive yourself as, because some people, they're not sure that their sex matches up with what they see themselves as, which I thought was interesting, because I didn't know that was out there. It definitely is, because the leader in our group, she was, what was it called, fluid gender, I think, which means that you kind of throughout throughout her life or whatever, she kind of is just, she can be whoever she wants to be whenever she wants to be. If she wants to be a boy that day, she's kind of like a boy, which I thought was interesting. I didn't know that people had that urge to be like that. But they're also telling us about psychologists. They've been doing these researches on children, and they're saying that kids felt confused because some days they wanted to wake up and be a girl, and then other days they wanted to wake up and be a boy. And so it shows that it's not just like, I forgot what I was saying, but it was interesting. This I already talked about how it definitely changed my perspective on students at Clemson. I didn't realize what a wide range and variety there was, or even just a range of variety of people, their gender. I didn't now there's a spectrum. There's male and female, and it's not just one or the other. Some people believe that there's a whole variety, and I mean I understand where they're coming from, but I don't know if, I'm what do they call it? They had a word for when your sex matched with your gender. I forgot what it was, but most people, they've said that's the norm, so they're privileged because they're considered the norm. Um, so it must be difficult for the people that aren't considered, whatever that word was. I forgot what it was. But yeah, I learned a lot, and I definitely changed my view on the people at Clemson in a good, positive way. Thank you.